Sorry. I'm, was looking at a thing on Reddit real quick, and there was a thing about Star Citizen, about fast transitions in terms of, and I was like, what the hell do you mean? And they're talking about ladders and animations, and they showed Subnautica. I'm like, oh my god. Like, that is one, like, Star Citizen is a thing. There are some ships that, like, there are some things where it's like, oh my god, like, somebody just wanted to show off with this animation. Oh my god, 3 traits, holy fuck. Somebody wanted to show off with this animation, and have a bunch of technical giblets. And, it's so goofy. It's so goofy! Like, the freaking... Like, I don't know, maybe it makes sense for some things. Like, I'm thinking about, like, the Gladiator that has, like, you know, the 2 seats that come down through the bottom of the ship. And, like, I mean, okay, that's a thing. I mean, you could have made a ladder that you climb up. Okay. In all fairness, though, like, having the seats drop down out the bottom, that does kind of make it, theoretically, it could be faster. Well, theoretically, a ladder could be slower, I guess. But, like, the Spirit? Oh my god, the seats on the Spirit, and I love the Spirit. Although, like, yeah, I am realizing maybe the Spirit isn't what I actually want. It's, well, there's a lot of things about Star Citizen. I will say, well, yeah, like, I've been playing around with the Starlancer Max, and I'm like, I want a medbed. I want a medbed, not necessarily as a respawn point, but that is what it's going to be. But just, you know, like, yeah, like, its combat capabilities are kind of lackluster. It's kind of depressing, because, like, I need to look at, I was looking at doing more difficult missions, and one of the problems with the Starlancer is that it's a large ship, and I'm trying to fight smaller targets, and it has slow cannons that need you to lead your shots, so I'm amazed. I just went to the, you know, the repeaters, the Klausenwerner CF repeaters, and they have a much higher velocity, and and, like, it makes things, like, so much better. It's to a kind of, I mean, like, obviously that's what it's going to do, you know, you don't have to lead your shots as much, it's gonna be better, but it's, like, such a dramatic difference. The sad thing is that I ended up spending so much, and I haven't paid it back. And also, I was doing a bunch of trading, and I ended up losing money on the trades. And I'm just like, this is terrible. Like, trading would be fine if I had a more efficient cargo ship, I think. Well, a higher cargo capacity with higher profit margin. But even then, like, the data, I don't know where... Okay, so I was using Galactic Logistics, and a lot of their stuff seems hasn't been updated since 4.0. We're currently in 4.2, 4.2.1 imminent. Fairly imminent? I don't know. But, Sorry. Yeah. Really imminent. Yeah, so like, Galactic has not been updated in a while. I was looking at SC Trades, and I think SC Trades is a little bit better, but like, oh god, like, they just need to have, I don't know if the trades, because I was looking at the prices, and like, the prices were very slightly different from SC Trades, and it's like, you know, like, instead of 5,200 credits for one SCU, it was like 5,180 or something. And, you know, like, that kind of a thing. Not drastically different, but just not the same. And, like, I mean, I'm not working on anything that's, like, so tight of a margin that, you know, I'm messing up, but like, it's just like, so, like, if you're not a combat player in Star Citizen, like, I don't know, maybe you haven't, like, fully internalized it yet, but the idea that industrial players are kind of, like, fucking sick of everything, of how combat-focused everything is, I get it. Because, like, I mean, at the end of the day, if you really want to break things down, combat is just move your mouse and click, run around and click buttons, and that's exactly what salvage and mining are. They just are, you know, they don't necessarily feel as engaging. And there, like, hopefully will be ways to improve on that, but, and, you know, there's also things that they don't have to be as engaging. If I can literally just trade and listen to a podcast, or mine, or salvage stuff, yeah, no, like, that's honestly, I am totally fine with that. But yeah. What else? Oh, the Wicklow trades in 421, which are, I was gonna say, yeah, so actually being a combat player, looking at this, I'm like, this is garbage. This is like a, wow, okay, so the problem with Wicklow, everybody's like, fuck Wicklow fucking sucks. And that is so, like, it's such a sad state of affairs, because it should be like, oh, like, Wicklow is a way you can earn things in game, and like, earn things in game, not just, you know, getting, you know, not just paying for things with credits. God, my hair is in my eyes. Oh, sorry. You know, and like, yeah, you'd think like, oh my god. Oh my god, that's great. But like, the way they've implemented Wicklow every fucking time is just kind of garbage. Where like, there's RNG on it, and it's like, well, the first time, it's like, you know, there's, oh, okay, you can get, you know, the Polaris deterministically. You know that you're, you know, grinding out for this Polaris, and you have to do whatever mission. You know, but like, there's the random ones that are just like, you get this, you do this grind, and then you get a chance a pool to pull from a pool of ships. And by the way, nobody, like, I only found out about this information relatively recently, that there's 3 locations and each of them have their own pools or their own percentages for things. Which kind of makes things a little bit better, except there's no way to know that unless you look at the data. Unless you're data mining the thing. So you could be going to a place because, oh, I mean, they're all the same mission, right? Except in practice, because you know, it is a mission to go to this location and deliver these goods. It's not, you know, do it from anywhere. Yeah, so it's bullshit. Because it's a long grind. It is a long grind. I don't know, like, if I say days, the only thing about saying that it's a days, weeks, months long grind, is that I don't know how long you're playing every day. But, like, playing solo, doing, like, the orange level contracts that give 8 script, that give 8 script per thing, maybe running into ace pilots to you know, to get the helmets. Like, yeah, that's gonna take me a while. That is like, for one Wicklow favor, I would need to do, what is it? 7? I'm gonna have extra, because it's 8, yeah, because it's 8 script per thing, and I need more than 50, so, yeah, it would need to be 7. So yeah, it was kind of ridiculous, but like, at the very least, I could go. I mean, like, and how long should it take you to grind out money for one ship, right? That's a fair enough question. And like, there's multiple, you know, parts to that. But in 4.2.1, they've changed it to be deterministic, and basically each ship has the same sort of thing, so it's however many favors, however many Wicklow favors, which, again, 50 script, mercenary or outlaw script, equals 1 favor, and you need, I don't know, is it 10 favors? Yeah, you need, you know, 10 favors, and sorry. You need 10 favors, and you need some ace combat helmets, but you also need some additional rewards, which yeah, I don't know. People are gonna argue about whether, like, the Hathor locations are solo content, which honestly is fair. But I mean, I dislike the idea of the Hathor minerals exclusively being available at Hathor. I think they should be, you know, like, yeah, you'll find. Sorry, I'm not sitting in a chair, so I'm just constantly readjusting myself here. I think that when crafting is in, and, like, the new resource meta is in, and it's not just about what resources you have, it's about the quality of resources. I assume that they could change Hathor so that instead of having an exclusive exclusive resources, they're just high quality resources, or they are the Hathor location, or they are the Hathor resources, but high quality, and you always know that you're going to find them. That kind of a thing. But yeah. Oh, but yeah, and Stormbreaker is absolutely not a solo event in any way, shape, or a solo activity in any way, shape, or form. It is 100% not a solo thing. So, and I think, like, I don't know where people are coming up with the estimates for how much things cost, but, like, when you compare, like, the things that you can just buy in-game, like the Zeus Clipper, I don't know how much exactly it is, but I think, like, you know, it has the 10 or 20 or whatever Wicklow favors and the ace helmets, and then it has 50 irradiated Valakar pearls, which, by the way, like, you get I think you get 15, maybe 16 per Valakar, per irradiated Valakar. Like, what the fuck? So I've heard that ship, like, the ship is less than 15 million to just buy it, and then the value of all the resources you need to get it from Wicklow, all those resources would cost like 50 million. And it's like, this is a fucking joke. And there are some ships that you can only get. There are some ships that you can only get through Wicklow. Which, of course, has people upset, because, like, this is fucking stupid. And also, it's a huge grind, and people are still losing ships. In-game purchased ships with each new patch, so that's a thing. And there are ground vehicles that require you to get the Wicklow favors. By the time that you can use 2 Wicklow favors or any of those ground vehicles, having done the missions to get the script that also pays out credits, you will have easily made enough credits. And there's no... The only reason you would want that is the skin. It's like... It's as if CIG has no idea how to balance the economy. Like, it is... Like, I'm sorry, but this is terrible. But this isn't a Star Citizen video, so whatever. Till next time, have a good day, great day even. Chowskis.